Welcome to the Morecambe Bay podcast with Nigel Thompson.
Well, we're on our way to Morecambe's newest landmark at Matty Green. You just show us your work. I mean, you're a tattooist in the centre of
Yeah,
Morecambe.
I'm running the tattoo shop, the Shadow Gallery, just trying to put some street art around Morecambe because it needs it. It's time that Morecambe come out of the black and white era and join the colourful modern world, basically. So if no one else is doing it, I'll do it.
Because you're from Morecambe, aren't you?
Yeah, but I'm from here since I was about 4. This is another one of mine. Well, me and my partner Sophie. Jellyfish, seahorse, and giant flower.
Wow.
Because we used to live just here.
Ah,
so we
right.
just sort of fall out of bed and do it. Yeah, if we head this sort of direction.
When did you get started in the world of art?
Well, I've just always drawn as a kid, really, and just honed it over years. Nobody's taught me anything.
So you're self-taught?
Yeah, self-taught. Never did anything past year 9 at school. Everybody else said you should do something with your art, so I just listened to the crowd, and here we are, painting the town.
And what's your kind of inspiration? Is there somebody you look at and think? I mean, obviously Banks is a people.
Growing up, we used to watch Exit Through the Gift Shop documentary. That's all about street art and different forms of street art. We'd go out and try and do our own little bits of stenciling, but never to like high quality standard. Just messing around as teenagers, but then it spirals. The more you do something, the better you get. You can't get worse at art. That's one of the more recent ones. So this should see the green in front of the face.
Yeah.
As you come over here, it should it'll turn purple.
How's that work?
It's just chameleon paint.
Wow.
So as you're walking past, it should just change to green.
What? So the light just kind of, as you look at it through.
Yeah,
different,
it's like an
different
oil
light.
effect. The skate park's got some waves on it that have that on the edge of it.
I need to get a picture of that because
Go for it.
Yeah. So what's your inspiration here?
There was a gap in the wall, and it looked ugly, and now it doesn't.
It does look great. What have people said to you? What kind of reaction do you get?
Oh, everybody's loving it. Yeah, you never have any negative comments. No, everybody just said, please, carry on. But here, it was just missing the render. I just asked them, can I finish your wall, please? It looks rubbish.
Yeah. So this is the back of Queen Street, a kind of back alleyway.
Yeah, Clarence Street.
Clarence Street,
My mum lives round here. This was the first one I got given. She said, you can paint the wall if you want. Nobody knows. It does glow in the dark. Like all the white on it will glow in the dark, but the sunset is too long.
Right,
it doesn't charge it up enough, so
right.
if we had a big light, we could charge it and get pictures. But I say this is 3 or 4 years old now. It's all faded off. And
is it any coincidence you think that this street is actually, there's no vandalism, it looks all right, doesn't it?
Oh,
it's a
is.
back alley.
Yeah,
do you think it's a link to the fact that there's art here and people don't destroy it?
That was my original intention, is that if you make it look nice and paint some pretty pictures, maybe people won't fly tip and maybe they'll look after it and keep the place looking tidy. But it sort of works. That was one of the more recent ones. Big goldfish. That's my mum's goldfish. Just take a picture of whatever you want to paint. There's a hibiscus hiding behind that bin. You see that a lot of the ones where I've come out bored, they're fading off a lot now. Some of the more recent ones would really put the effort in, undercoat them, prime the walls, seal them in. But when you don't seal them, all the life grows back.
And what paint do you use then?
Well, just an undercoat like masonry, and then it's just spray paint.
I just thought, when you get probably thousands of cans, we must go through a heck of a lot.
We go through a lot of cans of paint, but we also get donations. There's a garage near the police station who donated us loads of old car spray paints.
Oh, yeah.
So I've got all these metallic shiny tones to use as well. Originally, I wanted to make this a drive-through gallery because it is a road.
Yeah.
So hopefully people could turn down, drive along a load of art, and then go about the town. But people want it extending all over the world now. So
do people come to you and ask for commissions? Did you get some commissions to do bits of work?
Yeah. At the minute, it's I can't really say. They've asked me not to say.
You're in demand.
Yeah, high demand, especially since doing this seagull.
Yeah.
We put a call out asking for walls months ago, and loads of people said, yeah, come and do this. But then the paid work starts coming along and has to take precedent a little bit because then I can take time off work to do it.
Yeah.
But these are the kind of walls we like eyeballing. We're walking the trail that we kind of got planned.
Yeah.
To go along. Like the honey tree, that's we're trying to look at if you can see one, hopefully you can see the next one.
So it just lead you to it.
Yeah,
wouldn't it?
yeah, and then eventually we'll dot all the gaps in.
Yeah. Have you seen it anywhere else in the country? Are you sort of inspired by, I don't know, the other sites that you've been to? I know Brighton's got a bit of a trail, places like that. Do you think Morecambe could have something similar?
Bristol's the kind of street art capital of England, really.
Yeah.
Every other town and city you go to,
Yeah.
there's a thriving art scene, street art scene. It's at odds with the art world, you know.
Yeah.
It's a totally different kind of ethos, you know. It's not about the money, it's not about the fame or anything. It's just about, let's live somewhere nice.
The people, the places, the bay. This is the Morecambe Bay podcast.
So this is your latest creation.
No, the latest
I was
one
only
is-
joking before, semi-joking about it being Morecambe's latest landmark, but in the time that I walked to see you, and in here, there's people walking past and taking a double take at it.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
impressive.
Facebook is exploding with this seagull at the minute. I can't move for it. But I've done it in partnership with my friend Harry Mills. So Harry Mills is a local artist. He's done a sketch of Birdman. He has postcards available on his website. So I took his postcard and was like, right, this will look great with what I've got planned. Jump them on, so I'm not just being selfish with all the walls. And yeah, here we are.
So go on, just describe, but what was it, you know, how did this come about, this commission? Then take us right back.
Walking around the back alleyways, looking at where's dingy, or what's even just for a nice canvas, and then just inquire with the owners.
And then the design, where did that come from?
Everybody's asking for an homage to Morecambe or some kind of scenery, and I don't want to do anything that's regular. So we've painted the Birdman because he's a local hero that everybody knows around here. Unfortunately, he's not with us anymore.
This was a man who used to sort of feed the seagulls and,
He
and
fed the
pigeons in Morecambe for
and
years.
the government sent him to prison for feeding the pigeons. So, like, massive injustice. You know, he's a lovely man. So we've done giant seagull. Hopefully on the next one we'll get some pigeons on there as well. But the seagulls are notorious around here, aren't they, for nicking chips and
I like the
being
fact
big.
it's almost 3D, isn't it? Because the chips spill onto the pavement in front of it as well. So you actually walk through it, don't you?
Trying to just contrast like some more realistic stuff with quite a quirky sketch. I feel like it kind of encapsulates Morecambe, and whereas we think we're all posh and prim, but actually we're more like the sketch of Birdman.
Go on, how long did it take? Because this is a decent sized wall. How big's the wall?
3-day project.
3 days, that's all.
Yeah. Yeah, with scaffolding and right planning.
Yeah.
Obviously, we're doing a lot of planning in our head before
Yeah.
you come to the wall, but this is the latest one.
And did it all come together as you kind of hoped? There's no, window
we
up there in the way, perhaps, or
No, well, we had a
hole
rough
there?
idea. I photoshopped a rough design together, and then we just let the art take it where it wanted to on the day. Yeah, it's quite good fun.
That seagull's quite monstrous, isn't it? He's got an evil glint.
Yeah. Well, they do round here, aren't they? They'll have anything out your hands.
And also, I think it's fair to say you've done quite a lot in schools as well. You've been using the paint that perhaps you didn't use
Yeah,
on this.
so
We'll get it home elsewhere, won't it?
Yeah, when we get paid jobs, like we're not asking for a fortune. We just charge a really, really very fair price, to be honest. And then any paint left over, we'll try and do some community work and charity stuff. Like we've been doing school playgrounds, Morecambe Bay Primary, Westgate, West End. You know, the ones that really need it, who don't necessarily have the funding, and then the ones that do have the funding pay for the ones that don't.
And as a former Westgate Primary School pupil yourself, I think
Yeah,
you
yeah,
say
yeah.
when it first opened, are you hoping to inspire the kids who are there now to do what you're doing?
We've already had feedback from a lot of the teachers that the kids play nicer at playtime, and they're just happier to be there. And it's less like a prison in there now.
So go on, what's the plan then? What do you want to see it achieve? There's somebody from Morecambe then, I mean, done something like this. What would you like to see? What's the dream?
Well, the dream I've had for a few years now is if we create an art trail, then there's a reason for people to walk along the trail, and then there's a reason for businesses to pop up along the trail, and hopefully keep a bit of the money in Morecambe and start funding itself rather than have a corporation take over a big property, take the profits out of the area. It's not really helping anyone around here.
That bird has become like my whole personality for like ages, for like 2 weeks.
What did you think when you first heard about it coming here? What do you think about it?
I just thought it was great. As soon as I saw it on my Ring doorbell, I thought, well, they're obviously planning something, so I need to try and figure out what it is. And obviously as the kind of weeks went on, I thought, well, it's obviously going to be Muriel. Yeah, absolutely fantastic. I think it's absolutely brilliant.
Compared to what was there before?
Yeah, we're going to try and get this one done as well, aren't we? But try and make them a matching pair.
Yeah.
But yeah, I do. It's absolutely beautiful as well. It just brings a lot of kind of when you walk past it, it's not just a wall, is it? And I think it's definitely what Morecambe needs as well, 100%. Just a bit of
A lot of people been
liveliness. Yeah.
You'll see all the traffic.
So many people. I keep catching them on my doorbell, and they stand right here and they go, "Oh, I'll take a picture." But yeah, it's the kids that go past in the morning as well. They all go, "Wow, what's that?" Yeah, it's brilliant.
Yeah, it's extremely popular at the minute. I'm blown away by the response.
I think you're onto something, I really do. I mean, the art trail, it's a great idea because first of all it's free, but also it brings people into get a coffee, buy a book,
and even the bookshop can advertise. Yeah. Hey, we're behind the seagull. I feel like we describe things in a strange way in Morecambe. So if you say meet me at the seagull, people will know what you mean.
I was just say you think of shrimp roundabout, you could be by the seagull, or just by the seafront.
This has not been the shrimp for a decade, has it? But it's still the shrimp roundabout, always will be.
So is this your biggest project to date?
Yeah, it probably is bigger than the school. The last school project I did was a library at Morecambe Bay. It's probably about the same size. Yeah. It's good, like 7 metres by 5 metres.
It's a decent size. What's next? Have you anything kind of in mind that's coming up, or watch this space?
Still planning. Planning the next ones, but we've got the go ahead for a few walls. Just looking for a few more permissions. It's more focused on the alleyways. Yeah. So the prom is beautiful in its own way. It's got its nature. Yeah. It's already got all the sculptures and the art on there. Yeah. The back alleys, we're trying to get away from the Blackpool effect, where you step away one street and it's dingy and you don't want to go there. But
I like the idea of it like a hidden Morecambe, the kind of off the promenade, the other side of Morecambe that people don't see. But it's as interesting and as colourful as you just showed me.
Yeah, and a lot of the places we're trying to target, it's the main arteries of the town. So especially like down near Fusion, everybody cuts through there. They don't walk around the front. Everybody cuts from the back, and it looks dire. So let's colour it in.
So if people listening to this want to get involved, if you've got anybody who's got a decent wall or a space that they could make use of, what's the best thing to do?
Get in touch with us through the the Shadow Gallery Tattoo Studio, or you can just message me on my personal account, Matty Green. Yeah, it's all to be worked out. I'm absolutely swamped at the minute, but always up for painting walls.
That's good to hear. You said before you were the vandal turned Van Gogh.
Yeah, that's my own stupid saying. Yeah, vandal turned Van Gogh. So I've been doing this for years, and some people look at you a bit funny for doing it. Other people are really supportive, but now everybody's supporting it, and it's this very bizarre situation to go from stop doing that to please, I'll pay you. It's a really weird one.
Matty Green showed me around the increasingly colourful streets of Morecambe. I'll add details in the show notes, and if you're in Morecambe, the seagull mural can be seen at the back of the Old Pier Bookshop. Carry on too and take a look at Matty's other work around Back Green Street. Thanks to him, and thanks to you for downloading this edition of the podcast that's all about the Bay.